Mm-mm-mm. Falcon fans, let me talk to you. Woo! Well, we got our ass tore yesterday, ain't it? Hey, it really ain't much of a recap, but we got our ass beat on all three phases of the game. We lost offensively, we lost defensively, we lost special teams, and we lost by coaching. By the way, your head coach comes out and say we got out coached. That is horrific, people. Your head coach should never make that statement. We got out coached. No, you got out coached. And it's crazy because last week when the Falcons had a good week, especially defensively, I was getting text messages, DMs, even folks circling back the previous tweets. I mean, a dude literally hit me up 7 days later after a conversation that we had the previous week. And because I said that blaming Younghoe Koo for that loss is egregious when your defense gave up a game-winning touchdown and you had the lead. But you're blaming Koo because he missed the field goal to tie the game, which ultimately led to his firing. He got released by the Falcons on Saturday, which I said was premature because we're not sure if John Parker Roma was it. And then yesterday he proceeds to miss 2 field goals. I want Falcon fans to understand something. The Falcons are doing everything y'all as a fan base are asking, for the most part. Y'all not seeing it or you don't accept it. But this is the stuff, the moves that been made, certain moves that was made because this is what the Falcon fan base wanted. And since they made those moves, the Falcons have been absolutely abysmal in certain situations. Yeah, you have some lies. I'm sorry, you have some highs, but a lot more lows. And people can say what they want to say. It's early in the season. Is this? Is that? I mean, let me tell y'all something. Losing to the Panthers, who looked like absolute ass the first 2 weeks of the season. You didn't score a point on them. They put up 30. The organization, I mean, even the fan base was in turmoil. These folks was looking like we have no chance. We got one of the worst rush defenses in the league, and the Falcons just came off a 200-plus yard rushing game. Oh, they would obliterate us. We did none of that. And I know folks will say offensively is Zach Robinson or whatever, but I also will say this. If you paid attention to the first 3 games of the season, the offense been lacking execution. I mean, hell, the team pretty much been lacking execution besides the defensive performance from last Sunday. And now you got to question that because this past Sunday, Minnesota put up there in that 50. And we scored nothing. So, where do we go from here, people? Now I'm starting to see fan base saying that they don't think Raheem Morris is the guy, so on and so forth. Hey, do what you must. But that performance yesterday ain't did nothing but reassured everything I know about Raheem Morris. That was abysmal, people. Absolutely abysmal. Can't have that. You cannot have losses of that magnitude and still expect to have a job. Especially with a team like the Falcons, who most would consider a playoff team. Now, people say any given Sunday. Yes, that reigns true if you're a team that's mediocre to below average or whatever the case may be. But when you're considered having a playoff roster and you're feeling of that magnitude, we did not score a point. I remember watching y'all drag Matt Ryan for scoring 2 points. The offense not put on no points against the damn Giants in the playoffs. Drug that man to hell. But yesterday performance, y'all could be okay with. Hey, get ready for the Commanders. And by the way, they put up 41 against the Raiders, who also scored 24 points. And Mariota was leading the offense. Jane Daniels was out. It would be a shame to be 1-3 going in that bye week.